Good morning. My supervisor texts our group chat today and says yeah, that's what she said. She said, make sure you start your computer early. I guess there's like an update that's taking forever. She said like 15 minutes early. Well, it's 8:17 and I start at 8:30. So I guess I might be a little bit late. I'm not sure, but you know, I'm almost ready. I just got to get my slippers on and head downstairs to start my computer. She didn't say start work 15 minutes early. She said start the computer. And most of us work from home, so that shouldn't be an issue. However, I do remember being asked to start work early at WPS. And so I says, are we going to get paid early? There's no overtime available, is what they would tell you. If there was no overtime available. It's like, so you want us to work for free for 15 minutes? How are we going to get a winter weather advisory now? It's springtime. I did not go outside and smell the air. I did not go outside yesterday and smell the air after it rained. Had I done that, I would have known that spring is not yet here. No matter what the calendar says, spring is not here yet. Yeah, kitty, you just really gotta learn to paw at the food yourself. You can paw at us when you want food. Ugh. Well, anyways, I gotta get some water for myself. Some treats downstairs. Oh, that's too many treats for the kitty downstairs. Start my computer so that the update can happen and they won't be like, you need to start your computer early or whatever. You know how bosses sound sometimes. My boss doesn't sound like that. Anyway. You ever see your kids do that? Why is it weird when adults do kid things? When do we grow out of being a child? I claim to be an adult child, so like I act goofy for an adult. But that goofiness is really just like a childhood heart. My childish heart. Childish heart? No. What do I want to say? Not childish heart. But like, it's my... I don't even know what to say. What is it? Turn that on. Waiting for my computer. I'm a child at heart. Not childish heart. Child at heart. So I don't like to take everything so seriously. Why so serious? You know, like the Joker. I don't need to take everything so serious, and I don't think anybody should. I said enter. Okay. Incorrect pin. B-ba-ba-dee-da. Thank you. Alright, well anyways, guess I'll be getting logged in. I gotta fill my water. I'll do my hair later on. I did it in the morning yesterday, so not urgent. And I'm not going anywhere today. It's Tuesday. Do you got your taco stuff for tacos? It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. We always do the tacos on the Tuesday because it's Tuesday and we like tacos. Yeah? Okay, good. Talk to you later.
Later.
Good afternoon. It's lunchtime. It's really gross outside. Like rainy. At least it's not snowing, I suppose. But I guess this is what spring is supposed to look like, right? If I go over here, it's not so bad because, I mean, it's still rainy, but you can see like the buds. Not through this window, that's for sure. This window is garbage. Look how dirty it is. It's on the outside. Still, yeah. It's rainy. Spring, April showers bring May flowers. Right? Okay, so here's what I wanted to say. If you have yourself an air fryer that's like this, so it has the heating coil up on top, like that, circulates the air, blah, blah, blah. If you have an air fryer like this, be aware of how much time you put in, because it's suggested times. It says, when I put reheat on here, it says like 15 minutes. I turned it down to 5 minutes. That was even too much time, because look, it burned the top of my pizza. Just the top. The rest is fine. I just wanted to reheat it. It's hot. It's not burnt. I guess I wouldn't say it's really burnt. It's more like just hot. It's just hot. But it is kind of, it charred the top. Charred. It's fine. This crust is not, I don't eat the crust anyway, but this crust is crusting. It is hard. It's hard. It is hard. Alright, well anyways, here, I'm gonna try, I have my phone like down here a lot, and that's because I'm lazy and my arm is down here. But I should try to just be like this a lot. So when walking around my house, simply because I'm not gonna walk around like this outside in public. But anyways, I think I would like some ranch to dip my pizza in. Do you dip your pizza in ranch? What do you dip your pizza in? Anything? Sometimes you gotta dip it in something. So if you do, what do you dip your pizza in? So you could do a mix of some ranch and Frank's hot sauce, the original hot sauce. I love that mixture. I'm just gonna do ranch though, so I don't feel like spice. My booty hole would thank me for not having spice. Booty hole, your chocolate starfish, your one-eyed Willy, that's a different thing. Your one-eyed Winky, your, what do you call it? Your booty hole. Are there other, what do you call your booty hole? Do you got another name for a booty hole? Why am I talking about booty holes? I'm not talking about booty holes. I'm talking of what you call your booty hole. You just, I'm going to keep saying booty hole because I can. Talk about a booty hole. My supervisor. So, my break this morning was at 10:15. And I'm like, oh, I didn't take my break. I did, because I have tea and I have granola bars here. Well, I don't have tea anymore, but I have my granola bars here as well. Excuse me. I didn't eat the granola bars. I finished my tea. Alright, so beep ba ba. Nope, that didn't work. Do da do 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 dee blah blah. There we go. So people that I work with, they are around. They're not here in. They're not all in where I live. I live like 5-10 minutes from the building. Anyway, we have a lot of rain right now. Some people's lights are flickering. I will consider changing my password later this evening. Thank you. Anyway, It's raining a bunch, but I don't know what to say. So I might go on lunch. I got like 10 minutes left of lunch. So lame. So UPS has laid off a bunch of people recently. Every really large company does this on occasion. They do this when they're restructuring their payment stuffs, because this is what happens. They have people who've been working there for years, right? Years. They get pay increases throughout the year, the cost of living, or get promoted, etc., etc. And so for the company to reduce how much they pay their employees, they have to hire new people. So that new people, they have more new people to start at the lowest possible rate that they can offer. At the lowest rate they can offer. So they have more people, they're paying less. And then people who are like within the company who aren't fired, the people who have like the top jobs, the higher jobs, let's say for example, WPS. When they restructure, they hire a bunch of new customer service people. They get them trained on the whatever hourly rate that they get paid. Say, I think the last time I checked, it was like $17 an hour. It's not high. WPS doesn't pay much in customer service. Anyways, they have a cap. You can when I was, after like 20 something years, 25, something like that, you are capped at how much you can get paid. Unless you become CEO or something really high up, that's really unobtainable. Let's be honest, it's unobtainable. When you start from customer service, it's unobtainable. Anyways, what WPS does, they'll lay off people who are in like people who have been with the company for, let's say, 10 years, but they haven't moved departments or positions. Say they're comfortable. Let's say that person likes being customer service. They answer the phone. They like their job doing that. They're comfortable there. They don't want to move up. So they will fire that person. They'll find a reason. Your numbers aren't meeting or whatever, because they've changed the standards of what they have to meet. They've changed what you have to meet. So that person who's been there for like 10 years gets fired. They hire a new person. So that person who's been there for 10 years make like $21 an hour or something like that. Then the person who gets hired to replace the customer service rep they lost gets paid $17 an hour. So that company is now, they did that like a bunch of times. And that company now pays less out of pocket to their employees because they just hired new people. Those people who apply for the jobs are applying because they're desperate or they're just out of college and they just need something to, to work until they get to a position that they can be hired for their actual degree or whatever. Excuse me. That's what companies do. They'll hire the people, the loyal customer service reps, especially in customer service. Super high turnover rate. So they will fire the people who had been loyal for 20 years or so. If they're in the same position, they'll fire them to hire new people at a lower rate. So that way the company doesn't have to pay their employees more than they pay their CEOs and their really high up people that are like guaranteed to be there for till they retire. Anyways, UPS has done that. It sounds like more people are doing that. More companies. Which is bogus. It's greed. That's what it is. It's company greed. Anyway. Alright. I'm going back to work. Oh my god. Look, it's April. It's April. It's supposed to be spring. What is this bullshit? Seriously. I hate Wisconsin. Look, Wisconsin, get your shit together. It's supposed to be springtime now. You're gonna come down with like 3 whatever inches of snow in April? Oh, I'm sick of it. All right, so hello and welcome to my kitchen. It's Tuesday, so you know it's Taco Tuesday. Ooh. Still waiting on Russ to get home because of the weather that's happening right now. He's stuck in you know, because the roads are not, nobody was ready for more snow like this. Now, here's the thing. I Alexa'd, ingredients to make carne asada. Now, she calls it carne asada because it's not in English. It's like, actually down upstairs is, I set Alexa to a, I changed the voice to an Australian voice. And the one down here is like a British voice or something. Anyway, I don't have all of the spices required, but I have a good majority of them. I think I'm missing like oregano and one of the others. I can't remember what it was. We have paprika, salt, pepper, chili powder, and garlic powder, and garlic, because I don't feel like cutting up fresh garlic. So it said like tablespoon, but I'm gonna go with teaspoons because it's just the 1 pound. Now, as far as the garlic goes, I'm gonna put in 2 big spoonfuls, because we like garlic around here. Garlic, whatever. And then I'm just gonna season the rest to taste. So, you know, salt, pepper, and yada yada. That should make the carne asada. Oh yeah, 2 more ingredients that I don't have is lime juice and cilantro, which are probably like a really important ingredient, but I don't have them. So I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna have to go without. And again, I'm not doing a tablespoon of each, just a teaspoon, because again, I think the recipe that Alexa gave me is for like 2 pounds. This is just 1 pound, 1.5 pounds of steaks, of chopped steak. So that's what I'm doing. Just add some more paprika in there. So I've never seasoned my own taco meat. That's not true. I have. Like when we were out of taco meat, or out of taco seasoning, I seasoned with this various items. This kind of like what they have here. So why we need garlic and garlic powder, I don't know, but I like garlic, so that's good. I guess if you're allergic or you don't like the taste of garlic, then you probably shouldn't eat it. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so I'm going to continue mixing up the seasonings. I think I put the chili powder in it. Then it should be good. Russ asked me how I made how I seasoned the meat, like not last week, the week before. I'm like, I have no idea. So you won't ever have that again. I'm sorry. I don't know how I seasoned it. Make sure when you're opening that you don't open this side by accident, because you're going to end up with too much. I've done that before. What the heck? Is this even open? Yeah. Okay, well, if your holes are really small and tiny, then you should use the bigger side. Just be careful. Okay, that's creepy. Plenty. I'm going to add a little bit of water in here too, because this is dry. This is pretty dry. When you add a bunch of dry seasonings, it does tend to be dry. Especially if you have like a lean beef. If your beef is really lean, you end up with really dry meat. So I don't want it dry. We're just gonna add a little splash of water, and this will be great. It looks delish. It smells right. Might be a little heavy on the powder, the chili powder, but I think it'll be. See why it's dry? It's very dry because it's sticking to my spoon. All right, let's add some water. Then should be good. I found lime juice. So I put about 2 tablespoons of that. I don't know, I just measured with my heart. So now we gotta taste it. Spicy. I feel like missing something. It's probably the cilantro, but it needs more salt actually. I went with the Lowry seasoned salt. That's the one. It's spicy. I put too much chili powder in it. It'll be fine. Oh, mother ba. Mother ba. Meow. Good evening. How are we doing tonight? Whoa, I almost ran into the door. The door. So, we are...
Censored!
We're getting ready for bed.
Censored!
Russ is being loud as usual. Uh-huh. That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Alright, well, hello. Good evening. We watched, we're behind on many weeks on Saturday Night Live. We watched one today, and I don't know, it was funny. Wow, the light went bright. Light bright. So my supervisor says work from home tomorrow. My supervisor says work from home tomorrow because of the snow that's happening. I don't know if it's still coming down, but it's really annoying. Cause speaking of annoying, heaven forbid I did anything like that during his show. Whoa, son of a bitch. His isn't a vlog though, it's a educational. Co-Anglers Corners! Anyway, you want to learn about fishing? You want to learn about how to go pro? Co-Anglers Corners! How to go pro? You know, fishing, what do you call it?
Fishing show.
I know it's a fishing show, but there's more to it. It's more just, it's not just a...
What tips, tricks?
Tips and tricks and things he's learned. News and sometimes personal interviews from pro fishermen. Yeah. And, you know, stuff like that. Exciting. Coingler's Corners. Check it out. All right. Well, anyways, have a good night. Love you? No, I don't. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Toodles.